Get out, little black. I know what you think about right now. It is a very rude sentence, isn't it? However, can you imagine this sentence appearing in a real-life situations? This is the story come from my friend, Ali. He is one of my basketball teammates. He is tall and smart. He always teaches me a lot of skills in playing basketball. Such an intelligent teenager was discriminated in his workplace. That doesn't make sense, does it? Well, he always shares his experience in his workplace. For example, his boss will add on his workload. And the reason behind this is all because of his skin. Ali is a Filipino with dark skin color. And based on his story, I would like to carry out a research project to talk about the ethnic minority issues in Hong Kong. And here are some basic understanding of the problems for ethnic minorities group living in Hong Kong. First, language barrier. Around 50% of ethnic minorities group cannot speak Cantonese to communicate with each other. Just like Ali, he can speak a very fluent English, but not in Cantonese. So it is hard for him to communicate in his workplace. Second, unemployment. Around 6% of ethnic minorities group are unemployed and difficult to find a job in Hong Kong. Ali, a dream to become an engineer. However, based on his race, it is hard for him to find out this job in Hong Kong. And now he is just a porter in Hong Kong. Third, discriminations. 70% of ethnic minorities group feel discriminated in their workplace and school. Such surprising numbers motivate me to do a more detailed research in my project. So, how did I find out more about the data in my data gathering process? Well, there are three main ways for me to do on the research. First, research online, the most simplest and easiest way for me to have the research data gathering process. Just like the previous slide, you have seen different statistics, and these are all confirmed by the Hong Kong government website. These data are powerful and official to help me to know more basic understanding to these issues. Second, the participation in services. I'm glad to have a chance to participate in a services at an NGO. And my role is to become a tutor in Cantonese learning classes. I will provide the academic support to the ethnic minorities children. And this aim to help me to find more hidden problems behind the ethnic minorities group. Third, interview. To deepen my idea and the research data, it is important to have an interview with the staff at the NGOs. And the interview questions are all related about his positions and the job-related things, such as the current activities, challenges, and opportunities. And the staff also share different cases experience for me to know more about the situations of ethnic minorities group in Hong Kong. So, what are the NGOs are doing to help with these problems? Well, in Hong Kong, there are one of the NGOs called LUE3002 Center. LUE3002 Center has a very concrete core values that is already appear in its name. Link. L stands for language. Language means the center hopes the ethnic minorities group can connect to the society. I stands for integrations. Integrations is adjacent to the harmonious relationship in the society. N stands for needs. Every ethnic minorities group owns their special needs, so LUE3002 Center would like to provide different services to help with their needs. And lastly, K. K stands for knowledge. Knowledge is the power to overcome those difficulties. Besides, there are also clear visions for LUE Center. They would like to achieve the ethnic minority groups through their fullest potentials, which can contribute to their relationship in the society. So, based on these core values and visions, what services do LUE Center are providing? Here are three main types of services. First, for adults, there are employment services. The staff at LUE Center will have the job consultations with those ethnic minorities. They will ask what types job you want to be and the targeted income for them. So, the LUE Center staff can easier to find a job for them. And also, they will have some skills workshop regularly. It aims to increase the competitiveness of the ethnic minorities group in Hong Kong. Second, for children, LUE Center focusing on after-school tutorial classes. This aim to provide different academic supports and the Cantonese learning. This aim to minimizing the language barrier in Hong Kong society. And third, for family, there are different programs. LUE Center will hold different outgoing activities and community tours. For example, the center will provide some free tickets for the ethnic minorities group to visit the theme park in Hong Kong, just like Disneyland and Ocean Park. This aims to increase their local cultural senses in Hong Kong. During the interview, the staff also tell us that there are different effective outcomes. First, the workplace improvement. This raises their opportunity in finding a job in the society. Here are cases sharing. That is, it is a Filipinos, he can find a job that he can finally become a doctor because he tried to study about the syllabus in DSC examinations and finally he can become a doctor at last. Second, social inclusions. It can minimize the difficulties of talking to different people. Because LUE Center focus more on the language learning environment, so the children can have more included in the society. Third, adjustment in life. Through providing different services, this promotes a positive development in living in Hong Kong, so that the ethnic minorities group can live in Hong Kong more happier than before. So, apart from these effective outcomes, is there any limitations of the LUE Center and the ethnic minorities group living in Hong Kong? Well, before talking about the limitations, I would like to show you a photo. There are 5 children standing together with a happy smile. They are talking different topics and there are 3 of them are the Hong Kong children and 2 of them are the ethnic minorities children. But will you say that is integrated together? The answer is no. You can see that there are $5 bubble. Then, the ethnic minorities children hold 2 question marks together. That means, actually, they don't know what the Hong Kong children are talking about. Indeed, LUE Center staff told us that it is very hard to assess the successful level of integrations because integrations is a very fake idea in the society. Why the language barrier is still existing in Hong Kong? That is because there are many slang in the languages. Although LUE Center has already provided different language learning classes for those ethnic minorities, but it is hard to cover all of the slang and the local culture languages for them. So, integration problem is still existing, and this becomes the biggest challenge for LUE Center to assess the level of success. So, overall, was my project successful? Well, I would like to say it is hard for me to define what is the success definitions. This is the planning chart at first. And I think, wow, that is very perfect because I have a very tight schedule in conducting the research. However, here's are the problems. If you see the red boxes here, there are 2 types for me to conduct the detailed research data to do my assignment. Just like on week 7 to week 8, I would like to plan for the assignment free online. But however, I did not conduct the interview with the Link Center staff, so it is hard for me to analyze a very detailed research. Then, second, due to the time limitations, I just only have 2 chances to participate in the services at Link Center. Then, it leads me to have insufficient time to communicate with the ethnic minorities children to know more about their situations in Hong Kong. So, this is the thing I need to improve is that I cannot be too ambitious in a research data process. I need to be concise and have some buffer time for me to analyze the data and have a more detailed research together. So, what did I learn from this experience? Well, from this photo, I really love it because the banner talking about color does not matter, which is very true in the ethnic minority situations. Actually, if we try to appreciate and respect to different culture with different colors, you will see that and learn there are many precious things in our society. And now I would like to share my experience in the services. She is Sabrina. She is a Liponin and she is now a primary 5 student. What are the most surprising for me is that she is very proud of being a part of in Hong Kong. Although we have the different colors and races together, we share the common, that is, we are all living in Hong Kong. So this is why it motivates me to do on this research. And lastly, I would like to leave you a final thought. I have a dream. That is the very famous quote from Martin Luther King. He tried to strive for the equality of American black people and the white people. Today, I also have a dream. I dream our society can include different voices and different races together, and we can all appreciate them as a whole. Thank you.